Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. We're starting the lineup portion here on this piece. There's already a little bit in here. Just so to have a general idea how I think I want to do the line art. I think I'm gonna change some parts because it pisses me off just looking at it. Namely this strand. What I think I'm gonna do, given the head is quite wide, I don't want to have that many pieces, is that some of these pieces are just gonna be very wide, which makes them look a little bit weird at times, but can't really do much about that. I just kind of need to cover a whole bunch of space. I think I'm gonna need it to hang a little bit more. So the weird bit with the curly hair here, is that normally what I'd like to do is actually separate it at each curl, because that gives me more control on exactly how the shapes work. But that requires a huge level of precision that I am not really intending to do on a piece like this. So should I just work it from here actually instead of just deleting and redoing? So we're going to make this like significantly thicker. So I'm just going to get rid of this line. We're going to kind of pull this forward from like here. Get rid of these lines down here. And just let this kind of flop over. And just let this end like that, I think. And make it less complex. The important bit here is really that it just kind of fills up space in anything else at the current stage. Maybe I'll do a little bit less than that. Or pump this in a little bit earlier, just do that. Pop this out. Out there. Ideally what I want here is to just have 4 pieces. How about at least one piece that shows off the blue shade of the hair underneath? It's an inside blue, right? No, not specifically. It's just blue highlights. We'll have at least one strand on the side here. Ideally I want actually one more strand probably coming right underneath the side here that's also got the blue strand. That may be a little bit thinner. But I think for now what I'm gonna need to do is actually just hide all these pieces below the braid. Is kind of where I'm sitting it. So the braid is currently here. It actually incorporates the top bit that folds over the head here, because if we actually look right here, I think what's actually happening here is that this part comes through and goes down underneath, but for intended purposes, it's being held by the braid. So even if the braid is wrapped around that bit of hair, it holds this part in place. So physics-wise, that is exactly what we want, is just to hold it in place there. We're just gonna shorten this a little bit so that we've got straight lines here instead. Reaching up behind the braid. Get to this part, kind of just we'll go down, and then we're actually gonna I'm gonna fold it out in a way where, how would this work? I need to fold it. Behold, as I don't comprehend this part. If I fold it so that it goes this way, this is going like that. Just like hard roll it, and then instead of doing this, we want to go like this, let's say. And then we'll just have one piece right here at the back that is effectively handling also the back of the head shape. We'll put this like right underneath the braid, like right here, and we'll make this piece, we'll simplify this piece a little bit more compared to the rest. So we'll just kind of let this piece really just flop and not make it too complex. Maybe we'll go like I kind of just want to let this flop into the space back here and just not have it be a complex shape at all. Maybe we'll just simplify that piece as much as we can, because this is more of a control piece here. So we just need to define this part of shape. Okay, so we're gonna need like a separate layer of hair that goes like, it's effectively the back of the head as well. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna include one more strand up front here, which is specifically going to be a strand of blue hair. We're just gonna let that flow like right down underneath this part of hair. Just feel good. We just go like this and just simplify it a little bit. Although I want to roll it harder, I could just roll it harder. Maybe we like roll it hard like this. Also, some of these lines out. Just go like that. Make it roll. There's like a gap here, but we're gonna fill it in with the back side of here. Naturally, because this is a Chibi head, it's just kind of wide. We're gonna have to fill in some space down the back as well. But I think that would actually be okay for this part. Okay, so we're gonna be looking at the braid, and need to also incorporate a left front, which is really only going to be what, one single piece probably. Do I want the braid to be visible on this side? Probably not, right? Do I want the ribbon to be visible on the side? Probably not, right? So basically we'll just have the one piece here. And we just kind of hide it in behind the green here, which is the front here. So we'll go ahead and go up. Just roll it over the top of her head. And we'll just go up. And roll this over here, probably down a little bit early. So we kind of just want to pull this underneath this part of her hair. Maybe bring it out a little bit, but I think we want to bring it in a little bit early as well. Where's this piece right now? Yikes! Come on, connect these two pieces up, please. Actually, can I just connect them with the... Beautiful. We're gonna hide this piece in behind everything. I think we're not actually gonna have this be a complete piece. This will just make it easier to work with. We'll just go like this, maybe. Then we do need to incorporate a top hair piece here that goes from back here, so that it basically connects the side back piece here with the remainder of her head. We literally just need this piece to go right into here, connect it into here, then just roll this all the way over her head. Where is it? Just roll this all the way in. And maybe we'll include a couple of strands here to help layer the hair here a little bit. So maybe we'll do this, and maybe we'll do Want to hide one like right underneath the braid there? Why not? So that's gonna do the usual. It's just gonna cover all of the space underneath here, which needs to be her hair color. Above that, above all of this, needs to be ribbon. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put this as the top. We'll go ribbon bow top, ribbon bow bots. That's 2 pieces, and then we'll just go ribbon in close, ribbon in bar. Just do it like that. Do I have a clear shot of ribbon? Yes, we do. Okay, what are we dealing with? Okay, so it is being worn sideways, and the white diamond is facing front. What's that? Wristband. Just like, oh, sure. Okay, we can't see it. That's fine. Hairpin, sure. Kind of ignoring the pouch. The hair. Wait. Where's that texture being used? Is that being used on the wing? Oh, is it? I think it's being used on the wing. It says it's for the hairpin. I mean, that's for the inner. That's for her. Well, that's gonna be covered by Cookie, so we should be. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, wait, was it diamond on the? But the diamond is facing outwards. What happens on the side view? The side view, the diamond is facing towards the front of the heap. What's happening in the back view? Can't see it. Okay, so it's basically at the front. What we need to kind of take into account here. So let's just say that the center is going to be it is a diamond shape. So we just kind of do like a diamond into like a bulb, like this. Okay. Then we go through the top, and we want to go facing inwards or outwards. What's happening here? Ow. So basically this is going like this, kinda. This is a little bit uneven. We'll just kind of wiggle that a little bit and just plop that in. Kind of. And then we just want to do a bottom piece, which we kind of want to do the same thing. Yeah? This one is not fighting gravity quite as much, so we're going to go ahead and make it a little bit more even, and we just go like so. And we'll go 1, 2. That is a little bit big. Oh, maybe we'll shrink this out a little bit. Just a tad. Put down the edge of the head there. Then, we'll take the... What should we do with it? We just want to have them flop backwards. They're going to be flowing... So we want to have like a motion flow so that like, as though they are moving forward, we want to flow backwards. So do I just want these to be straight shapes to make it easier to curve in animation, or do I want them to be really be flop? I should just want these to be straight shapes, shouldn't I? Just to make it easier to work with later. Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, I'm gonna go and just go a 1. And we'll just go like that. That just makes life easier later. And we'll literally just copy this, paste this, and we'll make 2. and we can mess with these in the animator later to curl them around. Right. That is how that needs to go. Looks a little wild right now because there's just two like sticks sticking out, but that'll just behave once it reaches the animation process. Okay, so behind the ribbon, we'll probably want the ears. Okay. Although I want it behind. No, I want it behind probably. That is that part. That is this. No, what's it? Oh, ears here. Okay, now once again, let's see if I can correctly comprehend canine ears, because I certainly have not so far. So basically, each ear is going to be made up of 3 parts. So we're just going to go right ear, left ear. Duplicate that and left. Probably should actually have right on top of left. And it's going. Why did I do it? What am I doing? Well, delete this. We go. The fluff is going to be in the middles, but we're going to have ear front, ear fluff, single layer, because we're not going to do multiple for that, and then ear B. And now is the time where I need to just comprehend exact. Actually, should the fluff just be right at the front? I'm God. Just be right at the front so that the fluff can really stick out and just kind of behave on its own. That's also a choice. Because I usually kind of want it to be behind at least one piece. But if it sticks out enough, we could just put it right at the front and just move the pieces around behind it as though it always sticks out. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Let's just put the fluff at the front and we'll just get the ear shape in. So the ear front part is actually the outside section of the ear. So I think what we need first is actually the back of the ear, which I think should actually be like about here as more of a straight line. Like a straight line, like just... down like that, and then we'll actually at the front so that it is going like that onto her head. And then for this, I'm actually going to kind of hard wrap this so that we do have like a little bit of a but we're not going to actually connect the lines, we're just going to do that. This is a bit of detail. Do I want to pull this forward? And then for the fluff, we're just going to kind of copy what's happening here. So I'll go 1, 2. Let's say this one sticks out a little bit this way. We'll go 1. Let's just pull one here. Go. But this goes underneath the hairpiece in front of it, so we can just let this kind of flop a little bit as well without really worrying about it. We'll just stick a snug one in here. We'll just clear this up a little bit so that we'll go. So sitting there like that. That looks a little I think we're just gonna like hard clear this part. We'll just go like this and just pop this out. So that now it's looking like this. Make use of the hair in front to cover a whole bunch of pieces so they don't have to worry about it quite as much. Definitely do a bit of work here. Maybe we'll just change the angle on this a little bit. We'll go. And that was definitely the right. Yeah. Let's just duplicate, delete all the crap. Actually, wait. Delete the crap in here and go left. Okay, very good. Okay, so the front side will be seeing like this side of the ear. Is my cursor on screen? It's not on the screen. We'll be seeing. Let me just make a folder so I can just stop sign. You can't see it because it's behind the emotes. Okay, never mind. The front side is going to be the inner side, and then the back is going to be along the side of the. So let's say that this is coming down like right here, going down like. We'll kind of give it a little bit of the shape there. Then the back will bring it down so that we're going. I don't know how I feel about that. Then for the fluff, we can go. The good thing is that I can technically adjust this a little bit in Live 2D itself. So I don't have to worry quite about the exact shape. That doesn't feel right. Just looking at it doesn't feel quite right. Well, regardless, I think we'll make the adjustments later once I work out what exactly is pissing me off about it. We go like this, go this, into we'll just set that like this one now. Fluff looks a little bit weird. Yeah, that is. What am I missing at this point? We need to include in the front here. We just does it pretty much count as a hoge? No, why not? That just helps me separate it a bit easier. Okay, where does this go? Ah! What's happening here? Is this folding? It's folding. It's like as though a bit of the front that's just coming down to here just folded over. Right? Is that kind of what I'm looking at? Sure, why not? That means that we are looking to go whop. That's not a pin, this is a pin. Whop here. Whop here. Just looking at that pisses me off. Hold on. This is part of this problem where my wristles doesn't really work this way. A little bit. I think we want to go like Then we want to go... Where is the wings? I don't want to stop it about here, so go in here and then in like this. That's it up there, I think. Then for here, we'll go here and here, just a little bit. Not quite it, but it'll do. Definitely very wide, and I've also not made the opening quite as thin. I want to sag the entrance a little bit more. Okay, so what's actually happening here? This is below the front here. So it's holding this piece back. So we could go from the front to the right side. And actually just put this over the top, right? Because it's basically handling... What is it? This is handling... I want the pieces right up front, actually. Probably, yeah, we'll probably see the pieces right up front here. So this is holding this and this. Sure. I definitely haven't done this piece in a way where this could work. We could bring this down a little bit more gently. I don't know how much more gently I can do this with the wide-ass shape we have here for the head, but I think that's probably about as good as it's gonna be. Maybe we'll just bring this down a little bit to match that. Okay, so these pieces get held together with these parts. So we need to go... Where is it? X. Something like this, maybe? Around there, and then like here. We'll just need to like pin all the way across this piece. I mean, ideally they both want to like... These should be like massive pins with the size that we're at. These would be like, well, like this. Did I just try to reach further up and just hide underneath there completely? That's kind of weird. It's supposed to be this. Kind of supposed to stretch all the way across this one piece. Oh well, either way, we're gonna go hairpin into here. Can I just do it on this? Yeah, we'll just do a folder into here for hairpin. So it's less of a pain to look at later. We'll go 1, 2, 3. So we got the X pin, the line pin, and then we've got the wing pin. Yeah, I should be able to understand from that. And then we want the X pin to effectively go somewhere around like here. And then go yeah, which one's on top? It's just a complete X. Something like that, and then we want the lines to go... Something like that. in the wing needs to sit. Where is this? Looking now at right. So looking kind of about like here. How does the bat wing work? Like kind of like how a bat wing works. I think I'm just gonna use a gradient rather than the screen tone that the original reference sheet that's using, because I don't know how to create that material. Mostly because I don't know how to create that material. Okay, so now question number 2: does the ribbon stick out on the other side? Can I have a little bit of ribbon sticking out through here? If it's going to stick out, it's only going to be the top piece. I don't think the bottom piece is going to show, and obviously center and the ends are going to show because that will all be behind the head. I don't need any hair cut. Well, actually, I do need hair coming through here because Snatchy's helmet is transparent. At least my memory is Snatchy's helmet transparent. What is this? What was this thing I saved? Oh, it's Copsy. Alright, hold on, where's Snatchy? That was like kind of transparent. Yeah. I think you look at it in some of the other arts. Oh no, it's not. It's like it's a solid color. Oh wow, it's solid enough that you can't really see through it. Or is that just a artistic way of dealing with it? It's more like a snow. Wait. Oh no, that's just because it's looking at a different angle. I was gonna say the cookie and the cupsy synchros. Well, at least the cookie one, you can't see the very spiky cat ears. But then the head is almost like completely flat. What was it? Perpendicular with the top of the head. What the heck is this? Please tell me this. Alright, now then. Okay, well then deal with next. Alright, the ribbon. We want to stick a bit of the ribbon, not. Front side ribbon, right side, left side, ears, top here. If there's gonna be a ribbon, there's gonna be on the back of all of that. So we'll just go your ribbon right, and then you'll be ribbon left. And we'll just stick like this top piece out. So we kind of just stick out the exact same thing here. Just like out here. And we'll just wrap that to make it easier to work with later. And we'll just shift this so that it's about here. Oh boy. So I can get away about the hair back here. This hair needs to go behind everything. Apart from maybe the tail. Tail should probably go right at the back. Okay, I think that's basically everything for Fuwa's head. We don't have the mouth part in there yet, but that will have to wait. Okay, well, I want to include Cupsy in the front portion with her arm. Well, not Cupsy, Cookie. Okay, how round is Cookie here? I think the whole thing can basically be one shape. We don't really need to worry about making most of it separate, but we'll go with Cookie here. So there's two components to this. One is that we need Fuwa's arm to come through the front here. Do I want a full hand here or not? How much Cookie do I actually want to draw here? Or do I want to just hide the majority of it behind her hand? Her hand comes out as well. How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? If we put the... Do I even need this to be a separate piece, actually? Can I just have almost a whole arm and the cat all in one piece, apart from the tail and, like, the floppy cookies on the side of Cookie? Actually, the more floppy parts, like the legs and maybe the ear. I could probably just put this all in one, right? Was I thinking about it? I'm probably thinking way too hard about this. How do I actually make this like fluffy edge on? Do I just like use the airbrush and not color all the way to the edge? Is that how that kind of has to work? How do I get this? I need this cookie flap to come over the top. How do I get that to... Because I need that to be underneath the... Oh, that's just annoying. I think I'm just gonna have to have it float. Don't really have a way to work around that, but... Oh, that's super awkward. Because I kind of need like one... Hold on, let me just... We want at least one of the cookie flaps to go over the top of Koala's arm here. And we want to bring the tail over the top here. We kind of just want, okay, we're gonna go over the top. We're gonna hide this behind this beat. So we're gonna go over the top, Ba, 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 bum. Just flop that over the top, and then that means I don't need to worry much about the holes on her sleeve. Actually, should I just have this flop more forward? If I just have to completely flop over her elbow, then I really don't need to worry about the shape of the sleeves. I just have to roll over her arm. Just get rid of some of these lines. Ba, 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 blah, ba, ba. Ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, 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 bum. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, bum. How do we want to do that? Realistically, what do I want to do? I just want to bring the... Okay, let's say that the inner sleeve is right here. Ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. ba ba bum ba 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 bum. I need to really don't know how to include the hole for her leaves. It's more like a bit of cloth going over the top. We'll go up and do I need to separate the ribbon here? Does that need to flop at all? Yeah, I think I can kind of just manage with the if we just put a hand. We're just gonna go like this and just kind of hook Cookie into here. We'll just wrap Cookie's body like down into this. And we're just gonna kind of ignore whatever else this body is doing. Do we want to make it easier to work with? Yeah, why not? We'll just kind of wrap it in. All of this is gonna be hidden, so we don't care about exactly this. We just want to close it up. Okay, then. Do we want to flop Cookie's arm over this part of her hand? Alright, do 2 orders here. What do we go? Ears. I'll go legs. I'll go. Shadow won't need that. Point here? Nah, that's fine. What was that for though? Will it bring this down at a sharper angle? How would you do this? Just gonna make this less complex, and we'll just do a full circular eye here. Bend that down a little bit, and we're just gonna go 1, 2, and go like this. Alright, 1, 2. Cheer. Do I want the little tag coming off? Cookie? Okay, we'll just leave that there for a moment. Then we'll go into Mokoko's shed. Probably about there. Okay, let me sit down. That down. It's over here. Anything I should know about? Am I just separating all of this? Go here into bum, 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 bum. I want to lift that a little bit. How do we want to do these pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go. Bum. Hmm. That is incredibly flat. How tightly do I want to bring this in? Up there? That feels okay. Alright, so... How many parts should the center bit be? Hmm. All right, let us go. Um, ba, ba, bum, ba, bum. Ba, bum, ba, bum. Ba, ba, bum, ba, bum. Should I position the eyes first? Maybe I should position the eyes first. That might help. Okay, both of them there, the face. Flash. Lead. Virus. Put this into a folder. Right. Duplicate. Lift. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, la, ba, 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 la, ba, ba. Hmm. How do we want to do this? What do I want to do here? Can I actually just use this eye? I should be okay. Turn it off for a bit just so that it looks less insane. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, ba. Yeah, I can live with that, alright. Hum, hum, hum. Ba, 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 bum. Mm, mm. I'm looking at the parts that I need to put in here and deciding if it's gonna work. Ba, 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 ba. Hum, ha, hum, hum, ha, hum. I want this to be in the middle. Mm-hmm. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, la, ba, 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 la, ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 bum, bum. Okay, so ba, 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 bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. Um, what do I want here? Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, bum. Hmm. Ba, ba, bum. Ba, 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 la, ba, bum. I'm just gonna grab this and go. Okay, we'll set that there. Hello there, how you doing? Go 1, 2. Oh, there's so many things on top of each other now. Partway through I'm probably fussing over some parts way too much, but we got most of like the front portions that basically all of Fuwawa that goes in front of Snatchy here. We've got the Snatchy hit as probably the third layer down. So we've got Fuwawa up front, we've got Okoko's hit parts here as well that we want in front of Snatchy. Then need to figure out how to get the bodies to go probably behind the Snatchy head, and then to bring the arms out and see how that works. That's kind of where we're sitting right now. Regardless, we're gonna go. This is folding over, so this actually needs to go like this. That bit looks a little bit weird with how long it is, with how much wider the hit is with its chibi. Bum, 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 bum. Put that there. Okay, so that goes there. Bum, 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 bum. Let's just do that. Let's see. Oh jeez. How's that feel? Hum hum hum. Ears. Bum 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 bum. Like that, and bum 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 bum. Alright, so once again going front, fluff, and in the back. How do I want to do this? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum. Alright, duplicate that and go left and delete that and then we go to a little bit this. Sit there like that for now. Um, um. That we already done. Okay. Hmm. Ba, la, ba, 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 ba. Okay, so ba, 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 ba. Hmm. Ba, ba, bum. Ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. Alright, how does this have to work? Down, down. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum. Alright, let's go with this, I think. I'll just set that like that for now. It's gonna require some pieces to move. I'm gonna put Cupsy in front of her. Okay, I'll finish up the stream here. In terms of the path that in at this point, basically I have all of the paths on, at least I think I have all the paths I need of who I was hid. Got Cookie up front with the front of, or the lower arm of Fuwa that's holding Cookie. The upper arm and the remainder of her body needs to be behind, because that needs to be behind the big snatchy hit in the middle. There also needs to be a couple more layers of hair back here, and a couple more layers of hair back here. Just to have like layers for the back part. The hit is quite wide. But I'm going to continue working on this probably off stream. Hopefully get more done than I did today, because honestly I didn't really get much started. We started 4 hours hit, and then I got way too caught up on how to curl her hair. And I just ended up not doing too much, but ideally, in terms of how quickly I need to do this, if I want to have this done this week, the coloring needs to go down tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so anyways, thank you very much for watching today's session of line arts. Hopefully have more of this ready for next time. At least hopefully I'll have the whole of Fuwawa and Moco done, and well, at least all the lines done. I don't know if I'll have the snatchy all the way in there as well, but the high detail parts, hopefully that will be in, and they'll get the coloring in next time. Coloring will be relatively simple. Not gonna be like super high detail, but one is chibi, and two, I just kind of need to get this done quickly. But regardless, if you want to see more of this, sure to be subscribed or followed depending on where you're watching from. Leave a like, cause it helps me out, and I'll see you again next time.